Hi, my name is Kelly. I'm coming to you from my basement in Charlotte, North Carolina. And today we are going to do a full body strength training workout. Just me and you hanging out. If you are over the age of 50 like I am, and you're just looking for a fitness routine that isn't too complicated but still works every muscle, this is for you. And oh, by the way, I have arthritis as well. So I'm always looking for those moves that are not going to hurt my joints. So if that speaks to you, then let's get started. And I'm so glad you're here. All right. I am going to use the 10-pound weights here. Feel free to use whatever weight works for you. You definitely don't want to strain, and you definitely don't want to feel any pain at any time. What we're going to do is each move a total of 10 times. We have 6 moves total. We'll do each move 10 times. We're going to go through the cycle twice total. So each move we'll do 2 times, going one right after the other, and then we'll come back and start at the beginning. All right, so let's get started. We're going to start with a bent over row. So I'm going to face the diagonal so you can kind of see my form here a little bit. We're going to have our feet hip width apart, bend those knees, tuck your core in. We're always going to be doing that, by the way, so always pull that navel to the spine. Reach those arms down, just kind of let them hang right in front of you. Keep those knees bent, core tucked in, and we're going to pull back. And as we pull back, we're squeezing our shoulder blades. I want you to think about having a pencil in between your shoulder blades and you're trying to squeeze it as much as you can. So that is one. All right, so let's start from the top here. We're going to do 10 of those. Here we go. 10. Keep that belly pulled in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Very good. The next movement we do is going to be a shoulder press. So feet are still hip width apart, a little bend in those knees. We're going to take our weights and we're going to make like goal posts here. So nice 90-degree angles. From here, we're going to push straight up, and our arms are not going to actually hit each other, and you're not locking out your elbows, but coming straight up and then back down to that 90 degrees. 10 of those. Here we go. And 10, 9, 8. What is your belly doing? Is it tucked in? 6, 5. That is protecting your back when you're doing that, by the way. 3, 2 more, 1 more. Excellent. All right. The next movement we're going to do is a bicep curl. But this time, when we lower the bicep curl, we're going to do it slowly. So a bicep curl, your palms are facing forward. Bring them straight up to the shoulder, but then we're going to lower in the count of 3. So straight up, 1, lower 1, 2, 3. 2, 2, 2, 3. 3, 1, 2, 3. 4, 1, 2, 3. Keep that belly button pulled in. Your core is so important here. 5, 2, 3, 6. Little slight bend in the knees still. 7. Basically, you never want to lock any of your joints out. You want to keep them nice and loose. 2 more. 9. And last one. All right. Very good. The next thing we're going to do, put one of those weights aside. You may need to drop down to a lower weight for this one. That is very, very plausible. And I actually might consider doing that the second time around, because anytime we're doing a lateral kind of raise, it's definitely going to be a little challenging, especially on the shoulder area. So if you have shoulders that are maybe a little bit fussy, definitely consider dropping your weight. All right, we're going to hold. Knees are slightly bent, still hip width apart. We're going to hold that weight here at our chest, and we're going to push it forward and then bring it in, and that's it. But this is a really good core movement. So if you're not pulling that belly button in the whole time, you're doing yourself a disservice. Like, squeeze that stomach as much as you can. I'm not totally sure on my count here, so we're going to say that was 5, 6, 7, 2 more, 8, 9, squeezing, and 10. You kind of should have felt that all over the upper body. That was a good one. Let's do a little bit of leg work here. I got dog hair. I know if you have dogs like I do, you're probably familiar with that. All right, so I'm gonna face the diagonal here so you see what I'm doing. And again, I have arthritis, so I have to be really gentle when I do this movement, but I'm gonna keep my feet apart and I'm gonna be on the toe of my back foot. So weights are down by your side here. All we're gonna do is lower and lift and just go as far as you can. And if you have a lot of creaking going on like I do in your joints, that's totally normal. But if there's ever any pain, then don't do it. So this is, I think, number 4. Back up, squeezing that stomach. 5, 6, 7. Now you want to make sure that your front knee is tracking over your ankle and not over your toe or past your toe. 9, nice and slow. 10, very good. Now this side I struggle with just because I have ankle issues and all the things. So I'm just being smart and taking care of myself, and I want you to do the same. Here we go. 10, and I can't go down as far on this side, and that's totally okay. 9, 8, good. 7, meet yourself where you're at. 6, you never want to push too hard. 5, no matter what you're doing, you're still getting a workout. 2, I don't know if you can hear the creaking going on. 1, all right, we have one more movement. Then we're going to repeat everything from the top. This is called a rear delt fly. So I'm going to put my weights down for just a second. When you're doing this, you're going to have your knees slightly bent. You're leaning forward. Belly is pulled in the whole time. Weights are going to be here. And when you're bringing your arms up, you are squeezing those shoulder blades. Think about that pencil in between your shoulder blades. You really want to squeeze back there. If you're not squeezing, you're not working the correct muscles. So you want to squeeze when you pull back, okay? Here we go. Let's do 10 of those. Bend those knees, leaning forward, belly tucked in, and bring it up. 10. Squeeze. 9, 8, 7, 6. What's your belly doing? 5. I always have to remind myself. 4. That's protecting your back as you're doing that. 2 more. Last one. Excellent. All right, let's take just a quick breather here. Shake out those hands. Little circle of the arms. Stretch some things out. And let's take a deep breath. Let's do one more round. Are you ready? We can do it. All right, starting with those bent over rows. I'm not going to talk you through it as much this time. We're just going to jump in. Here we go. 10, 9, 8. What's your belly doing? 7, squeeze. 5. What are your shoulder blades doing when you pull back? Squeeze. 2 more. 2 and 1. Excellent. Shoulder press, 90 degrees, slight bend in the knee, belly tucked in. Here we go. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, pull that core in, 4, 3, it's hard to remember what count you're on. 1 more. 1, good job. All right. Bicep curl. See, my breath is kind of getting short here. This is a workout. It's a good one. Here we go. Bicep curl, bring it up. 1 count, down for 3. Here we go. 10, 1, 2, 3, 9, Now you don't want to swing them up. So stop your momentum. 7. Stop. 6. What's your belly doing? Pull it in. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 3. Keep it going. 2 more. 2. Last one. Excellent. All right. Let's do that core work that we did earlier. Belly tucked in, feet slightly apart, slight bend in the knees, take it straight out. And when you're doing this, you don't want to go too high. You just want to go straight out from where your weight is. So 10, 9, squeeze everything. 8, squeeze. 7, squeeze. I'm feeling this in my core big time. 5, 4. It's okay to be breathing heavy. 2, and we got one more. 1. All right, good job. Okay, let's do those reverse lunges. Get your stance here. If you need to, by the way, if you need to drop one weight and hold onto a chair or a wall or something, that is a-okay as well. Here we go. So straight down, belly pulled in, and go 10. Go as low as you can. This is it for me, and that's okay. 8, 7, 6, belly still pulled in. 5, 4, 3, 2 more. Last one, other side, straight into it. Give me a minute to get my ankle ready. It's a process. Here we go. All right, 10. Not as easy for me on this side. 9, 8. Meet myself where I am. 7. No judgment. 6. I'm just grateful for this body. 4, even with all its challenges it has. 3, which aren't many, but we all have them. And we got one more. Almost lost my balance. Good. All right. That's a tough one for me. I'm not going to lie. Okay. Now we have rear delt fly. This is our last movement and we're done. Are you guys out of breath? Whew. I definitely am. Okay. Here we go. Starting to sweat a little too. Slight bend in the knees, belly pulled in. Here we go. And squeeze those shoulder blades. Squeeze. 8, 7, belly pulled in. 6, I keep saying that, but it's so important. 5, 4, it's like the most important thing. 3, 2, you gotta have a strong core. 1. Whew. We did it, you guys. That is amazing. Now, if you can go through that whole sequence one more time, do it. I empower you. I know you've got this. That is a fantastic full body workout. 2 is great, but if you could do one more, go for it. But I just want to say, as I'm out of breath, which is a good sign, thank you so much for being here. It means the world to me. I'm so grateful. It's just me here in my basement and you there, and it just brings me so much joy. So thank you so much. We'll see you next time.